in this video, I'm going to show you how to use the introduce parameter refactoring in order to extract a dependency from a class. Okay, here in the code, I have a login service class that I instantiate, and then I call login and logout twice. I have a class called login service that is, as you can see, instantiating directly a printer in the constructor, and is also instantiating a redirector directly inside a method. As you probably know, having new inside a class means that you are coupling a particular class with the other classes. So it makes your test difficult your code difficult to test, because you have no way to provide your own printer or your own redirector to the login service in this case. The particular implementation of the printer and the redirector doesn't really matter for the purposes of this video. So what I want to show you is how to extract printer and redirectors from the login service using the introduce parameter refactoring. I'm going to show you first the refactoring manually and later by using refactoring, the refactoring tool ReSharper. Okay, so what we really want in the constructor here, if we want to be able to provide a printer directly here as a parameter, so that I can just assign the field directly. So I don't want this line. I can just copy this and paste it where we actually create the objects. So now you can create a login service and provide your own printer to it. So login service, as you can see, does not create directly the printer itself, but it's actually the printer is actually injected into it. Okay. Now, if you want to do the same for the redirector, I can select the entire expressions, and let's use ReSharper for this. And I can do refactor, introduce parameter. If you use the Visual Studio ReSharper bindings, you can do Ctrl-RP. So let's do this with the shortcuts, Ctrl-RP. There we go. You can see that it asks you for the parameter name. And let's use redirector, that's the default, it's fine. And as you can see, automatically ReSharper create a parameters here, redirector, and update every single call to login in order to, and basically copy and paste the actual expression that you selected. This is not quite the same code. What you really would like to do is to be able to extract this into its own variable, and then you get the same instance pass to the different calls to login. So this is quite useful. You can do this for any expression inside a service. For example, here, if you want to customize the URL so that it's not actually hard-coded inside the class, but it's actually provided, I can do the same refactoring. You can say URL here, and the URL is passed in. And you can see that you can change the URL here to a different one if you want. So the introduce parameter refactoring is quite useful to quickly extract expressions from a class and basically move it outside it. And this, when working with legacy code, it's particularly useful to extract dependencies out of a class to make a class testable.